Well, I know exactly who you are. But I don't think you know who I am yet. You're not harming this person. Calm down. It's going to be all right. We might be your hostages. But I need you to know right now, my name is Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I'm here to help this person. And you're going to have to kill me to get to them. Well, well, well. How the tables have turned. It appears that hell is empty and all the devils are here. No, calm down. Just stay calm. No, you won't go near them. No, you won't bother them. I don't care what you have. You're not bothering them. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, you have a gun. Whoop-de-doo. Try and shoot me. Try and use it here. Go ahead, pull the trigger. I'll wait. Don't take another step towards them. You see, the problem with people like you are that you don't understand people like me. I have a covenant with them, with you. You're under my protection, my guidance. And I will do no harm. Now, fisherman's friend. Now you, on the other hand, you're here to harm. You're here to take hostages. The only problem is, the only people being taken hostage here are you. Is you. Will be you. It's okay. It's all right. No harm will befall you. My name is Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I am here to help you. And believe it or not, I am also here to help you. You've allowed your evil ways to corrupt you. not them. They are the victim of your destructive plans. They are merely reacting to the horrible actions you took to harm them. They aren't weak. Quite to the contrary. I have found the human spirit very resilient. Stand right there. Don't move. In fact, don't move. Don't move again. Lower your weapons. Don't speak again unless spoken to. Do not answer me unless it's a direct question. Remain motionless. You are under my control. Are you all right? Yeah. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's all right. You are with a friend. When I told you you wouldn't be harmed again, I wasn't joking. This is my world. And in my world, you will have no power over them. So remain calm. Relax. They need to learn. I can't help them unless we teach them. They have to learn. I know it's frightening to be into the presence of those that have harmed you. But they have to learn. And I'm not perfect. No. We all make mistakes. But in this case, I think I'm correct. They did come here purposefully at the point of a gun to harm us, you and I. And now they find themselves trapped. Besides the tears rolling down their face, you can observe that they are loosening their bladders as well. Fear has overtaken them. Their immobility has not stopped their body functions. They are terrified. I don't take joy in seeing another human being so terrified, so afraid, immobilized, their guns falling to the ground. That's right, falling. Drop your weapons to the ground. That's right. You had a lot of nerve coming here. Haven't you caused this person enough pain? They have endured the pain you invoked on them for a month now. A month. That's correct. It'll be a month on the 6th of February. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But the best part of a month. Do I need to take you back to the beginning? When you assaulted them? You left them for dead in the alley behind my office. Our security cameras caught it all. We sought you out with the help of the U.S. Marshals. We captured all of you. We interrogated all of you properly. And we got a signed confession from each one of you. And now that you've posted bail, the only thing you could think of, the only thing you could dream up in your minds, your poisoned, sad, evil little minds, was to strike back at me and your victim. This is the true victim. I see that look in your eyes. I've seen a lot of that last week or so, even today, where you think you're the victim. It's very easy, isn't it? It is, isn't it? This person has been in torment for weeks upon weeks. Their life shattered. But when your malfeasance was brought to light, you think you're the victim. You're crying foul. You're saying that things weren't done in a proper way on your behalf. Were you thinking of this person's needs, this person's rights, when you assaulted them? Were you thinking about their personal liberties and freedoms, the same ones that are protected under the law that you have? Did any of that occur to you at all? Did this person ask you to stop? Did they ask to be assaulted? Did they ask to be harmed? No, they didn't, did they? No. And what were you expecting to accomplish brandishing firearms, following me to this person's home? I promised this person protection. I promised this person that I would see them through this event in their life, from start to all the way through the process to the end. And being they returned to society, recovered, refreshed, and rehabilitated. Maybe not rehabilitated, but what's the right word? Yeah, that'll work. After therapy, yeah. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. Have you noticed? We all make mistakes. You know, people make mistakes. I've seen a lot of that in the last week or so. That people make horrible, horrible mistakes in their life. They try to apologize. They try to make it right. There's two kinds of mistakes. There's stupid mistakes, and we all make those. And then there are illegal mistakes. Now, those are really, if you've made stupid, immoral mistakes in your life, that's between adults. And whatever goes on between consenting adults should stay private between them. Now, this is on the legal side. But what we have here is something that falls on the illegal side. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Naughty. So naughty. Isn't it funny how when they're mobilized like that, the gun's on the floor, They just, the terror. I'm not victimizing you. I'm not victim shaming you. You need to learn to stop this. Okay, let's back up. Let's just back up a few minutes before you became immobile and my prisoners, my hostages. What were you going to do once you gained control of us, of them, and myself? Yeah. No witnesses? What happens if there's no witnesses? There's no trial. That's right. What were you going to do with the video evidence, the DNA evidence, the eyewitness evidence from the other members of my office? They all observed the video. They all helped in the search and recovery of both the victim and the perpetrators. They all helped with writing the confessions that you all signed. What were you going to do? Kill all of us? You can't. You just can't silence justice. Were you going to kill the prosecutor, the judge? Kill the jury so they couldn't render a verdict? When does it stop? The victim's family observed the video. They asked to see what the person had gone through. It's all right. Take my hand. It's all right. Were you going to kill them as well? They haven't been punished enough. What about your own family? You and you, those two back there. You two jamokes in the back. Come here. Step forward. You know your families didn't believe you participated in this kind of behavior. They refused to believe it. You came from good, upstanding families with wonderful backgrounds. Ethical, religious, devout families that took care of you. A mother and a father. No broken homes. They didn't believe a word we told them. We had to show them all of the evidence, not some of the evidence. It's okay. It's all right. We had to show it all to them. I sat with your families. It's all right. I sat with them. I don't know which, but I held one of your mother's hands while she cried. And we showed them everything. It's all right. It's all right. Do you know what that's like? I can forgive. I can even forget this incident. But things have got to change. You've got to seek redemption. You've got to ask for forgiveness. And I'm not saying this in a biblical or religious way. I'm saying this strictly in a humanitarian way. things are never going to change. Until you change. You have to let this anger go. Not just for you, not just for them, for your family's sake, for those that are coming after you. You've got to let this go. You can't go on this path much longer. This path of destruction will only lead to your destruction and the destruction of all of those who care for you, who love you. I'm glad you agree with that. I really am. You know, you've been a saint through all this. You really have. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You've been the best through all this. I need you to know that I will help you. I will go after the people who forced you to do this, that tricked you into thinking it was okay to harm this person. I promise. But we have to get you rehabilitated first. And the first thing you have to understand is that I have a covenant with them. I have a covenant to do no harm to them. And they know that. And when I do, I apologize and I make it right. And you need to hear this. I was never here for you. I was always here for them. And they know that. And I know you know that. You stand outside of the protections of good society right now. And in that, you are a victim. Those in power over you are using you as pawns in their game of chess. I know some of the players in this game, but they're using you. You must stop. You must apply logic and critical thinking to your decisions and start making decisions that help you and help you sort out your life. That's right. That's right. Did you hear what they said? Even you deserve a second chance. Please pick up your firearms now and lay them on the table. Thank you. Good. Now I would kindly ask you to all go and sit in the other room so I can finish talking to my friend here. And I will return you to custody. And we'll deal with this. But I have to talk to my friend first. Okay, so go in the other room and sit down and wait for me. All right. And obey my commands. I'm so sorry you had to go through this. Are you all right? Yes. There's no end to it. This isn't the lesson I wanted to teach you. Believe me. But it is a valuable lesson. The violence and anger of the world will never go away. The things in life that force people to cause harm, do the things that they do. It's always been that way in the past, in the present, and it will be that way in the future. It's people like you and I that stand between the innocent and the predator, as you can see. They came to take us hostage. And they ended up becoming hostages themselves. But in reality, they weren't our hostage. They were a hostage to their own desires, their own greed, and their own want to escape the ramifications of their actions. I think this lesson has taught them how feeble they are, and in a good, gentle way. They weren't harmed. You will have to clean that couch off, though. You're going to have to get that couch professionally cleaned. They sat in their pissy pants on it. Yeah, they peed their pants. I didn't think about that when I told them to sit on the couch. I'm sorry. They were standing still for so long, I was afraid they were going to black out and pass out. That doesn't help either. I didn't want them to get a concussion from falling and hitting their heads. I'm sorry, it's so hard to deal with people when you use mind control and, Jedi mind tricks. No, it's not like the Force, it's more like a hypnosis thing, I don't know. I'm just glad you're all right. And you've taken this so well. And you can make a lot of money with those firearms. They're worth a fortune. Do you want to pawn them? Or do you want me to just get a bag? I'll take them with me. Okay. They're very valuable. Okay, I'll take them with me. Sure. I don't think we should add more insult to injury. I think this is a wake-up call. Let's give them one chance. This one chance. Do you agree? I will work with them. I think they're ready to talk now. I don't think they realized that there was a supernatural element to all this, that they were being led down the wrong path by forces outside of their control. I think we shouldn't press charges just for this incident. They do have to answer for the original assault. That won't change anything no matter what happens with them from this point on, but I think we can let this one go. Okay. This, in the sense, we're not letting it go, but I think it's, if they choose rehabilitation and they seek redemption and they change their ways, we'll let this one go. And if they don't, they're going to commit another crime, so it really won't matter. It'll just be, sooner or later, they're going to end up right back where they're going right now again anyway. So it's kind of a moot point. We just won't charge them with this crime. But I assure you they won't be out on the streets where they can cause more trouble until they've gone through a intensive therapy program and we have some results to look at. I promise that. okay? All right, you have my word, and you know my word's been good since the beginning of this. I will not fail you. If they don't redeem themselves, they're going to spend the rest of their lives in jail. They have to answer for what they did that day to you, regardless. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad we got to meet today. I shouldn't probably tell you this, but yes, there are forces at work here. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'll try. You let me know if you can handle it. There are these aliens from another world who are kind of like puppeteers working the strings of people like that and causing them to do some of the things that are going on right now. We slowly became aware of them in 2019, and in 2020 it started to become an open conflict. I'm sorry to say you were one of the victims of that conflict. I promise you, as weird as it sounds, this alien invasion and insurrection will not succeed. Not as long as I'm alive. And I'll do my best to put a stop to it. Okay? Good. That's something to keep an old man going. And it was good to see you. I'll have my men come in and get them in just a minute. And until I see you again, please have a most blessed day. All right. Bye-bye.